Hi, welcome back to Flux Yoga. My name is Daphna. Today we are back with an energizing yoga flow. So in this class, we're going to be opening a little bit into the shoulders as well as to just the spine. You can expect to kind of move around a little bit. We'll be moving around the mat, going kind of from the front to the back of the mat, an A mandala style flow. And we're really just here to try and kind of build up the energy from within, turn up some heat, and kind of wake up the body a little bit. So let's go ahead and get started. Spin yourself to face the front of your mat and just stay in a nice, comfy, cross-legged seat. Palms of the hands will rest over the knees. And we'll take a moment to close down the eyes here. Let's start with a big breath in from the nose. And big sigh out through the mouth. Another deep breath in. And a deep sigh out. And again, let's fill up as much as we can through the nose. And exhale to let it out. With the next breath in, let's stretch both arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, interlace the fingers and turn the palms of the hands up to the ceiling. Inhale, hands will come to the nape of the neck, base of the skull, keep the fingers interlaced. Lift through the chest, elbows fan out wide, inhale. Exhale, round the spine, palms of the hands press to the back of the head, elbows squeeze into the midline, feeling a nice stretch through the back line of the body. Two more like that. Inhale, head pushes into the hands, elbows fan out, lift the chest. Exhale, round as you squeeze the elbows together, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, head pushes into the hands, elbows fan out, lift the heart. Exhale, round into the spine, elbows squeeze into the midline. With the next inhale, come into a neutral spine, shoulders weigh heavy. Exhale, dip the left elbow in, look up towards the right elbow, and just feel a beautiful line through the right side of your body. Allow that left shoulder, the left elbow to be completely lax, and just continue to extend through the right side body. Take an inhale right here. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, bring yourself back up through center. Exhale, dip the right elbow down, look up towards the left elbow. Right shoulder, right elbow are completely lax as they kind of pull towards the earth. Inhale, stretch up a little higher through the left elbow. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, release your hands, come up into a tabletop position, hands under shoulders, the knees rest under the hips. Dial your fingers back so that they face towards the knees here. Heels of the hands will face the front of your mat. Inhale, belly drops, tail lifts, gaze lifts, press down through the heels of the hands. Exhale, round the spine, push through the palms, tuck your chin to your chest. Inhale, belly drops, tail lifts, gaze lifts. Exhale, round through the spine, really press down through the heels of the hands, dome through the upper back. One more time, inhale, drop the belly, lift the tail, lift the gaze. Exhale, round throughout the whole entire spine. With the next inhale, come into a neutral back. And we'll spin the fingers to face the sides of the mat. Just start to take circles here with your shoulders. Maybe the hips partake in these circles as well. And then switch to the opposite direction. Really good. We're gonna jump right into the movement here. So allow your breath to be your guide, your anchor, and the thing that keeps you rooted. Come back through center, fingers all face forward. Tuck all 10 toes under. Let's find a big breath in through the nose. Exhale, float your knees off the mat and hold for 3. Dome the upper back, press into the index, middle, and thumb fingertips. Another 2. Hug your navel to your spine. Feel a little tuck of your tailbone under. And let's take another inhale. Exhale, keep the knees floating and slowly send your hips to your heels in an active child's pose. Tuck your chin to your chest or feel the sides of the waist expand as you inhale here. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your sits bones up to the ceiling. We'll just start to pedal out through the legs. One knee bends as the other extends. Really nice. Finding a little bit of opening through the back body, through the shoulders. Really, really nice. And let's take an inhale. Right leg will stretch all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, find a bend in that knee, open into the hip. Start to peek underneath the right armpit. Squeeze the right heel to the glute, lift the knee, inhale. Exhale, knee will squeeze into the nose. Inhale, extend that right leg all the way back up, this time reaching the toes to the ceiling. Exhale, round and curl, knee to nose. And inhale, extend that right leg all the way up to the ceiling. Exhale, round and curl, knee to nose. Step the foot between your hands. Lower the back knee, untuck the back toes. Low lunge. Inhale, arms stretch up to the ceiling. Exhale, feel the inner thighs hug one towards the other. Interlace your fingers here, hands to the base of the skull. Keep the legs super active here. So I want you to feel like you are dragging the right heel back. Feel like you're dragging the left knee forward. And then from the lift through the inner thighs, inhale, open through the chest to really press the head into the hands and allow the elbows to stay wide. And we'll take just another 2 full breaths right here. Really puff the chest up to the ceiling. One more big breath in. Exhale, gently release your hands to frame the right foot. Half split will extend into the right leg. We'll stay in that half split for a deep breath in. Stay for the exhale, just feel the opening in the right hamstring. Good. Making our way into a baby revolved triangle. Left hand down to the ground. Inhale, reach your right hand up to the ceiling. Keep the right leg extended, keep the right foot flexed. Try to focus on sending the sits bones, or that right hip bone rather, a little further back behind you, and spin your chest up to the ceiling. We'll take another deep breath in right here. Another breath out. Really good. Transitioning into an assisted side plank. The left foot will swivel over to the left to the space that you can't see, the space behind you, and then kick the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. Keep the right foot floating here. Let's take an inhale. Stretch the right arm overhead, flex the right foot. Exhale, can you lift the right foot a little higher? Inhale right here. Exhale, crunch right knee to right elbow. Inhale, re-extend both ends. Exhale, crunch right knee to right elbow. Inhale, re-extend both ends. Exhale, crunch knee to elbow. With the next inhale, let's re-extend both ends. Exhale, gates pose. Right foot comes down. Right hand will sweep and reach towards the right leg. Left arm extends overhead. Let's take a big breath in through the left side. Stay for the exhale. Another big breath in and stay for the exhale. Good. With your next inhale, let's windmill both hands down to the ground and you'll swivel the left foot into neutral. Lift the right foot from the ground, tuck the left toes under, inhale right here. Exhale, lift up, three-legged dog, point those right toes up to the ceiling. Let's take an inhale right where we are. Exhale, bend the right knee, cross the body, bring the right knee to the left elbow, hold. Fallen triangle, right leg extends to the left, drop the back heel flat, inhale, left arm stretches up to the ceiling. Look up to the left thumb if possible, and breathe here for just another 2. Cinch through the right waist, can you lift your chest up a little higher? Let's take another big breath in. Exhale, lower the left hand, step the right foot back, high plank, hold, inhale. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, bend the elbows back like a tricep push-up. Hover your body off the ground if possible. Inhale, untuck the toes, upward facing dog. Lift through the chest, think of cobra, but try to keep the thighs and the knees floating and kind of hammocked over the ground. Tuck your chin to your chest on your exhale, downward facing dog. Send the sits bones up and back and pause here for a moment. Let's take a big breath in. Stay for the exhale. Inhale, reach your left leg up to the ceiling. Exhale, bend that left knee. Squeeze the left heel to the left glute. Lift the left knee a little bit higher to the ceiling. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, round and curl that left knee to your nose. Inhale, extend the left leg up. Point those toes up to the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose, squeeze. And once more, inhale, reach that left leg all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze left knee to nose, step the foot between the hands, lower the right knee to the ground. Good. Untuck those right toes, inhale, stretch the arms all the way up to the ceiling. Start to hug through the inner thighs, feel the left foot drag back, feel the right knee drag forward. Interlace the fingers, hands to the nape of the neck. Inhale, puff the chest up, keep the activity in the legs as you lift your heart just a little bit higher. Let's hold the posture for just another 2. Beautiful. Let's take one more big breath in. Puff the heart upwards. Exhale, gently release your hands down to the ground. Extend the left leg for your half split. We'll take a big breath in right here. And big breath out. Really nice. Into that baby revolved triangle. Right hand down. Inhale, circle the left hand up to the ceiling and breathe here for another 2. Try to send the left sit bone, left hip bone a little further back. Keep that left leg super active, super strong. And we'll take one more big breath in. Exhale, that right foot will swivel to the wall behind you. Kick the left leg to the back of the mat. Keep it extended and floating off of the ground here. Inhale, reach your left hand overhead. Exhale, flex the left foot and float it a centimeter higher. Another breath in. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend both ends. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Inhale, re-extend both ends. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. With your next inhale, re-extend. Exhale, left foot comes down. The left hand will reach to your gaze pose. Right arm sweeps up and overhead. And breathe here for another 2. Squeeze the glutes and press your hip bones forward. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, windmill your hands down to the ground. Swivel that right foot to neutral, tuck the right toes under and float the left foot off the ground. Let's take a big breath in. Exhale, 3-legged dog, float the left leg up to the ceiling. Let's take a deep breath in, really point through those left toes. Exhale, bend the left knee, cross the body, left knee to right elbow, hold. Fallen triangle, left leg kicks to the right, drop the back heel, inhale, reach the right hand up to the ceiling. Can you look up to the right thumb and hold for just another 2? And one more big breath in. Exhale, right hand comes down, step the left foot back, high plank, hold, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, think of a tricep push-up as you bend the elbows back. Inhale, untuck the toes. Upward facing dog, think of lifting through the knees. Exhale, send it back into your downward facing dog. Really nice. Let's take a big breath in right here and a big breath out. Good. Let's walk our hands all the way back to our feet here. Half lift, hands will come to your shins, look forward. Exhale, fold yourself over your thighs, wrap your hands around your ankles, send a little bit more weight to your toes. With your next inhale, chair pose, sit low, reach high through the hands and breathe here. Another 4. Send the sits bones a little further back, a little more weight into your heels. Another 2. Continue to hug the ribs into the midline. Keep the core engaged. And let's take another big breath in. Exhale, standing, hands to heart. and along the sides of the waist. Let's bring the hands to our hips here as we take a deep breath. Shift the weight into the right foot, float the left foot off of the ground. Inhale, arms stretch up overhead. Exhale, twist to the left. Right hand to left knee, left hand stretches behind you. We'll take a big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, circle both arms up and overhead, find your balance. Exhale, extend the left leg, hold, and take a tiny step forward. So we're walking forward on the mat. And now spin the right toes out slightly. Hands will come to the hips again. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, pyramid fold over the left thigh. Release your hands to frame the left foot as you bring your forehead towards the left shin. Let's take a big breath in right here. And a big breath out. Another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. With your next inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up high. And as we exhale, hands come to the hips. Shift the weight into the left foot. Float the right knee into the line of the right hip. Inhale, both arms stretch up overhead. Exhale, twist to the right. Left hand to right knee. Right hand reaches behind you. Hold the posture. Breathe. Take a nice big breath. Ground down through that left big toe. A nice big exhale to reach further back with the right fingers. Inhale, circle both hands all the way up overhead. Point the right toes. Exhale, extend the right leg forward. Hold. And step the right foot just a tiny step forward. Spin the left toes out. Hands will come to the waist again. Inhale, lift through the chest. Exhale, fold, pyramid pose over the right leg. Release the hands to frame the foot. Maybe bring the forehead to the right shin. Let's breathe here. Another inhale. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands will come to your waist. Shift the weight into the right foot and hug that left knee in. Really, really good. Now from here, we're gonna kick the left leg back into warrior three. Kick, kick, kick back through that left foot. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Arms reach back in airplane variation with the arms, or you can bring your hands to your heart center, whatever feels best. Let's take just another deep breath in. Stay for the exhale. Beautiful. One more big breath in. Exhale, hands to your waist. Slowly carry that left knee back into your chest. Let's take a deep breath in. Exhale, step the left foot to the top of the mat and then pull the right knee into your chest. Same transition here. We're taking that warrior three. Inhale. Exhale, kick the right leg back. And again, with your arms, either take the airplane variation or bring your hands to your heart center. Whatever you did on the first side. Keep the right leg super active here, and we'll breathe another 2. Keep your chest lifted. Keep that left big toe grounding down. And one more big breath in. Exhale, hands to your chest. Hug the right knee back in. Let's take an inhale. Exhale, step the right foot down along the left. Really good. Now bring your feet into about mat's distance. Toes point out, setting up for Malasana Yogi Squat. Inhale, stretch the arms up overhead. Exhale, sit all the way down. Hands will come together at your heart center. Elbows squeeze between the knees. Right arm will extend outside or inside of the right knee rather, but out to the right. Inhale, reach your left hand up to the ceiling and we'll breathe here for 3. Open through the chest. Another 2. And let's take another inhale. Exhale, hands come together at your heart. Inhale, lengthen through the chest. Exhale, left arm extends to the left. Inhale, reach the right arm up to the ceiling. Try to keep that left elbow on the inside of the left knee. Extend the right fingertips a little higher. We'll take another 2. Open through the chest. Allow your hip bones and your sits bones to stay heavy. Another breath in. Exhale, hands will come together at your heart. Let's take a big breath in right where we are. Exhale, hands will come behind you to sit you onto your bum. Hug the knees into your chest, hands behind your thighs. Inhale, lift the heart up. Exhale, float your feet off the ground, reach your fingertips forward. Hold, another 5. Puff your chest up, another 4. Breathe for 3. Squeeze the knees in tighter, 2. And 1. Keep the knees bent. We're going down to the lower back. Inhale, keep the knees bent. Reach the arms up overhead. Keep the lower back glued. Exhale, hug the knees to your chest. Really, really nice. Let's take a big breath in and a big breath out. Arms will be long along the body, palms face down. Let's make our way into some cooling postures for plow and shoulder stand. Extend the legs up towards the ceiling, inhale. Exhale, shoot the feet back behind your head. If the toes are floating off of the ground and you can't really set them down, then bring your hands to the lower back. If you can keep the toes down on the ground in your plow pose, then just hold here for another 3. Really nice, feeling the opening in the shoulders and in the spine, another 2. And walk your shoulder blades a little closer to one another, inhale. Exhale, let's all bring our hands to our back and float the legs up into your shoulder stand. Breathe. Another 5. Really nice. Squeeze the legs together. Bring your legs above your hips and not above your head. Another 2. And let's take one more big breath. Exhale, slowly lower your feet behind your head. And then slow motion, roll down with as much control as you have to come all the way down onto your back. Coming into Supta Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together, knees apart while lying back. Left hand on your heart, right hand on your belly. Let's take a big breath in through the nose. Big sigh out through the mouth. Big breath in. Big sigh out. And again, another big breath in. Big exhale out. Stay solidified in your breath and allow yourself a moment to release and relieve yourself of tension. Face becomes soft, easy, body becomes relaxed. Let's take one more cleansing breath here as we inhale and sigh it out. With your next inhale, hands will come to the outsides of the knees, close off the legs. Deep breath in here, reach the arms overhead. Maybe interlace the fingers as you feel a really nice stretch through the sides of the waist. You can extend your legs here if you like. And then roll over to one side in fetal position. Taking a moment to transition from your final resting pose to your rest of your day. And then slowly make your way up into a comfortable seated position. Collect the hands together at your heart in Anjali Mudra. And let's take one final cleansing breath together as we inhale through the nose. Sigh it out. Inhale, thumbs to third eye, recognizing mind, intellect, intuition. Exhale, bow the chin to the chest, recognizing light, life, and love within. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to move your body, to practice, to re-energize, to reset. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you through that. I hope that you enjoyed this energizing flow and that it kind of gives you the little oomph that you need for the rest of your day, week, however long it helps for. If you did feel like it was helpful and you want to see more videos like this, then please don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and maybe share it with a friend or a loved one. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.